The next question says, Brother Abu Khadeejah, some brothers want to invite Abdur Raheem Green to speak on behalf of a Salafi bookstore, inshallah. So what is your advice to them?
Which bookstore?
So a Salafi bookstore.
You come to a bookstore?
Yeah.
How's the books? Abdur Raheem Green is an individual who promotes the da'wah of the Hizbiyun, such as Abu Aliya, who has been refuted by Shaykh Muqbil ibn Hadi al-Wadi'i, rahimahullah ta'ala. He promotes the da'wah and works with Ikhwan al-Muflisun and the other people of bid'ah from the companions of Muhammad Surur, of the da'wah of Muhammad Surur. He cooperates and works with them, and he continues to do so after many warnings and many admonitions that he's received from the brothers, and he continues to walk with them and to work with them and to speak with them and to promote them and to be with them. And the only enmity that I see from him is towards the Salafis and speaking ill of the Salafis. From the statements that he made in a Jummah khutbah on one occasion, he mentioned in a Jummah khutbah, and he was talking about people following the Sunnah upon whatever methodology that he was talking about. And he mentioned, as for the scholars, and the scholars are not ma'soom, that they are not perfect and they are not free from error. And Shaykh Rabi is not ma'soom, he said. And then he carried on with the khutbah. So one of the brothers informed him, Abu Talha, Dawud Burbank. He asked him, why did you single out Shaykh Rabi' with this? Do you think that we are unaware, that the people are unaware that Shaykh Rabi is, do you believe that Shaykh Rabi is ma'soom? Do people believe that Shaykh Rabi is ma'soom? That you had to single out Shaykh Rabi? He said, no, just giving an example. So I choose the example of Shaykh Rabi'. Why not say Abu Bakr isn't ma'soom, and Umar isn't ma'soom, and Uthman isn't ma'soom, and Ali isn't ma'soom? Why single out Shaykh Rabi'? And this is from the traits that he's begun to make apparent in these times. And from the most obvious traits is that he's cut off from the Salafis altogether. He has made hajr from the Salafis and keeps away from the Salafis. And he has embraced the Qutubis and the Sururis and the Hizbis and taken them as his companions. So as we mentioned in the previous lecture, that a person is, as the Messenger of Allah ﷺ said, that a person is upon the religion of his companions, so be aware as to who you befriend. So his companionship is with the people of bid'ah and the people of Hizbiyah and the people of Qutbiyah and Sururiyah, Ihya Turath al-Islami, and those types of individuals, Abdur Rahman, Abdul Khaliq, and many of the people of the callers to bid'ah in Britain. He accompanies them, and he's abandoned the people of Sunnah. So rather we say that it is he who has abandoned the people of Sunnah and not the other way around, even though we request from him that he returns to the haqq and he repents for what he did, and he returns to the people of Sunnah, and that he stops speaking up until that time occurs. Up until then we make tahdheer of him and we warn against him up until he returns back to the truth and to the haqq. So my advice is, do not invite him unless your bookstore is a Salafi bookstore, in which case send him your books so he can read something of knowledge. So maybe he'll be guided by that, or some tapes of the mashayikh, so he'll be guided by that. But up until then, don't invite him, don't be with him, and keep away from him. And tell him why as well. Tell him why as well. Jazakumullahu khair.